Yo, what's going on, traders? So this is Clay with the weekly outlook video for July 16th, coming out second half of the year. So let's dive in to see what kind of news events we have early in the week. The biggest ones are core retail sales from the US and CPI data out of Canada. And Canada's been extremely volatile the past couple weeks. We'll take a look at some CAD pairs here. Pound CAD specifically has been absolutely crushing it. So diving into what we have here, really we have CPIs. This CPI is always going to be a market mover, as well as retail sales from the US. So we had CPI data this past week, and this is a huge metric, especially when we're talking about inflation, because it gauges, are Americans spending money or not, right? So has inflation put the hurt on us so much that we're not spending money, right? So we have employment claims out of Australia, and big day on Thursday with the ECB, monetary policy, 8:15, 8:30. So we got some pretty power-packed week, specifically Tuesdays and Thursdays, which are my favorite days to trade. Core retail sales out of Canada, right? So we have CPI Tuesday, which is inflation, and then Friday, then you can see, are Canadians spending money or not? So diving into some charts here, Aussie has been taking a beating, but it really looks like we're starting to kind of even out a little bit. Aussie Swiss is at some nice, pretty solid Fibonacci levels here, so maybe we'll see a pause in the price action momentarily, at least. But really, the big thing is these yen pairs. Yen had a massive reversal in the way that the yen does. I don't know if the Bank of Japan decided to step in, or what was going on here in terms of news data. I know inflation this past week was a factor. I took a nice short off of the 15-minute time frame on Aussie yen. Aussie yen today, which is a nice almost 120 pip trade, and also got in here in CAD yen. So we had a huge impulsive move, just massive impulse. So that's what this is: pullback, consolidation, and then the momentum of what's going on. Price rolled over, so this worked out pretty well. Pretty solid setup. So that's very significant, because these bad boys were out in outer space, right? So if we take Aussie yen, for example, and then go to the weekly time frame, or maybe even the monthly time frame, right? This is the monthly, right? So above the previous high, 165 pips. So, is that a liquidity grab? The case could definitely be made for sure that's what's going on with that, in my opinion. So that's what we're looking at on some of the yen pairs. I really like the crosses the past few weeks. Euro odd. Now this kind of goes back to some of these Aussies pairs, is finally kind of turning around. But Euro CAD, massive moves. You look at pound CAD. I mentioned it earlier, breaking these highs here earlier in the week. So a lot of these cross pairs have been taking a beating, or at least on the Pacific side. We're talking about Aussie, pound New Zealand. So right, we're testing this order block right here, this little zone. So we'll see if that'll stop it in its tracks. I kind of expect maybe a little pullback. This is a really nice, interesting. We're looking at Euro New Zealand right here, and I love marking out zones like this. Price came up in the zone and then is on its way potentially down, or maybe for a momentary pause. This is Euro New Zealand, so we'll definitely find that out on Thursday with all of the news coming out of the euro. Now, taking a look here at the dollar index. So price pushed down. This is, now I know I have my moving average here. This is my envelope. This is basically a textbook bear flag pattern. Boom, right? That's exactly what we're looking at here. Textbook bear flag. So on the dollar index, and now we're retesting these lows here. So the question is will we see a pause in some of this dollar weakness? Maybe it'll be time for GU to pull back, Euro dollar to pull back, dollar Swiss. This was a trade I was holding from I sent out to my Telegram group, Ronin Forex group, if you want to check it out. This is a trade I sent out. We were holding it for a good chunk of the week, and then price finally rolled over, and we're getting some continuation here now. So be interesting to see how some of these dollar pairs play out. If we have found support at this level that we're at, 104.1, 1.15 on the dollar index, and if that's going to give us an opportunity for, say, price to pull back and some dollar strength to come in. So if that's the case, maybe look at, of course, dollar CAD will be one to watch next week with all the the data out of Canada, inflation, and if, say, the inflation numbers are not favorable for Canada, I think this is going to be a good opportunity if we get a nice rally to sell into this downtrend, and what I'm going to be looking to do next week. So let's have this week, I'm shooting this on Friday. So let's crush it this week. We appreciate y'all. Bunch of cool stuff happening with Top One as always. And we're super grateful for y'all. And let's see some of y'all get some payouts. We've been paying people out every single day now, and a bunch of the same consistent traders, which is awesome. So can't wait to see you be the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.